This is a game changer event. One of the things I love about Christine and Einstein is they go around the world creating a world that we're really proud to pass on to future generations. You know, our world needs great leaders right now more than ever, and our world is changing so fast, and the future is coming faster than you think. So a little bit about me. I'm 16 years old, my dad's an alcoholic, and I need a friggin' job. I'm walking to school, and I see a help wanted sign in a gas station. And I get to school, I tell the guys and the girls there, I said, you know, I'm gonna get a job at a gas station. And they say, excuse me, you can't work there because you are a girl. And I said, yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. I did, aced it, my most proudest moment. And then there was a mechanic there who had just got out of prison, super scary. Jerry said, you know, you do not belong in the mechanics bay. Girls don't come in here. I'm like, yes, I can. So I went in there, I changed tires, I changed oil, I did it all. Yes, I can. I'm about to graduate from high school and the teachers say, Gina, you got to go to college. You're a straight A student. I'm like, college? That's for fancy people with lots of money. And I went and visited Berkeley, UC Berkeley, and I'm like, yeah, right, it's a castle. I got to work. I got a sick dad. So I got a job in a biomedical company, and I learned all about how to work with investors and lawyers and bankers and all these different types that go work in a startup, and it was exciting. And then one day, a friend of mine was applying to law school, and I said, wow, law school. I'll fast forward the story, but yes, I can go to law school without going to undergraduate degree, and I still am the only person who has ever graduated from UC Berkeley Law School without going to college. Have you ever asked? You can see my whole story on my YouTube, Yes, I Can story. But the beautiful thing about going to law school at Berkeley and being so grateful is that I became a lawyer and worked with startups in Silicon Valley. I then was a CFO of a financial firm. And right now I get to serve CEOs, startup founders from Richard Branson's Necker Island to gang leaders in the hood. Yes, Crips, Bloods, and gangster disciples, to startups in Silicon Valley. I go all over the world and I teach the yes, I can. I teach people to know their worth, master their wealth, and be badass leaders for the future. And I remember one day I was recently with a whole group of gang leaders in North Carolina, and there was a 17-year-old girl there wanting a chance to change her life. She was in a gang and her job was the shooter. And she was actually really proud of being the shooter. And it dawned on me, it's not about what we do. What do I do? The question is, who will you stand for? Who will you stand for in life? Who will you stand for in life? Well, my story continues also, because through all my successes, I did what my dad told me: be a good wife, be successful, have, you know, great children, to be independent. Well, when I was married and the beatings started, I couldn't understand it because I'm the yes, I freaking can girl. I'm the champion. I can make this happen. And they continued and they got worse, and I was bruised and I had concussions, but I kept saying, yes, I can. Like many women, we just stick it out until one day I was picked up and flung through a window. And as I was being rushed to the hospital with my arm kind of falling apart, I kept saying, yes, I can. Really? I guess I can. I got to work harder. And I had a child in the meantime. And one day I woke up and I looked at my little boy and I said, just because I can doesn't mean I have to. And so the qualities of being a badass leader, a kick-ass successful leader for the future, 3 qualities. We have to be able to see things as they are, even the harsh realities, which I did not at the time. See things as they are, and not better, not worse, as they are. And then we need to inspire people. We need to inspire people to really believe that they have the power not only to survive, but to thrive in the future. And then as leaders, we need to take them there. Ladies, it is Women's History Month, and the future is friggin' female. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. So there are 5 principles that I want to go through with you right now. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. Share my screen. Let's do this really quickly and hit share. Principle 1, the calm champion. What does that mean, to be a calm champion? Well, leadership success for all of us, it's the 80-20 rule. 80% state, our mindset, our psychology, our energy. Yes, I can. Wake up. Yes, we can. It's all in our mind. It's the mindset. It's in our bodies. And it's only 20% strategy. We spend more time on strategy, and that is important. We have learned incredible strategies today. I've been taking notes like crazy. And yet, comparing state to strategy, state wins every time. Think about a sports team. This is a women's sports team in the NCAA championship. What do before they go out and win? They gather up, they huddle, they say yes. Do you do that for your businesses? Do you huddle? Do you get into state? Because state is everything. And when you're stressed, that stress swirls around and lands on people. It is. So when we're stressed, we activate our lower brain and we're reactive, or we flee, or we freeze, and nobody's inspired for anything. What we need to do is activate the calm, the upper brain, the higher thinking brain. It's our prefrontal cortex. It's where we focus, we create, we innovate. And that's where we problem solve and we dream and we can create for the future. This is the calm state that you need to be in. You can go here. We don't have time now. There's a free session on just calm breathing. There's no opt-ins or anything. It's just there for you to really first get yourself in that calm state where we activate our higher thinking. And then we activate our bodies. Who do you need to be? It's not what do you do? It's who will you be? So I am the goddess of the dawn and new beginnings. Yes, I can. Who are you? Principle 2, competence. Okay, there are so many leaders that get hired to become leaders because they know how to do the job. That is not leadership. It's the lowest level of leadership. Those are those bosses we can't wait to get away from. Principle 3, character. Okay, it's the next level up on being a badass leader. You walk your talk. You know, I believe everything I do. I signed, Gina was here. Yet having good values, having good morals, walking our talk doesn't necessarily make you a great leader. It's good, but it's not the highest level. Consciousness, one level up. This is really key to being a badass leader for the future. We tend to be laser focused on our business. See the orange bar there? We think we're the center of the universe. We're not. You need to focus on your customers, your industry, the economy, the world, your governments. Not only what's going on now, what will happen in the future, and the technology, AI, all of the different technologies that are going to change. We need to focus and be conscious of that so we bring it back in for our businesses and our lives to thrive. Okay, highest level of leadership, connection, your ability to connect with someone else. Remember this now, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I mean, we had so many people talk about connection. And so I want to know, how are you connecting with the people? How are you caring about your team? There was a Gallup poll that 70% of workers who were really productive and engaged had a great relationship with their boss. People rarely leave jobs for the money. They leave because they don't feel valued, seen, or heard. Connect, connect, connect. I could do a whole session on how to connect, but you know how to do it. Connect. See this woman breaking the board? Christine Einstein, we've all broken a board. The next time I see you, yes, we're gonna do this. We're gonna break through. We're gonna show the world that we are powerful, we are strong, we are there, and we are badass leaders. Remember this, you don't choose to be a leader. People choose you. You don't choose to be a leader. People choose you. Mwah. I love you, thank you, God bless you, be safe, be a leader, and be a badass leader.